Hey guys, this is the Helion Twin Turbo Complete Kit, and you're gonna want to check this kit out if you're looking for a complete kit that'll give you very close to everything, if not everything, you'll need for the install. Helion offers two different versions of this kit. They have the Complete Kit or a Tuner Kit. The Tuner Kit does not come with injectors, a programmer, or a tune. The Tuner Kit is a little bit less expensive, but it's a good option if you already have a programmer and a tune lined up and you want to run a different set of injectors. Going with the Tuner Kit leaves you with a little bit more wiggle room in the budget and lets you pick some things up yourself. I personally went for the Complete Kit for my car, which is this kit right here. And for the most part, this gives you everything that you'll need in one big package, unless you're going for big power. In that case, you might need to pick up a few things to help the fuel system out. And the cool part about both kits is you still have the option of upgrading some things if you want to, so you can really customize the kit and get the setup that you're looking for. Of course, we will get into details in a second here to explain all of this. The install for this is not an easy one. It's a 3 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, and you can expect to spend a day or two getting this installed, depending on your skill level and tool setup. The first thing I'll say about the Helion kit is that you don't have to cut or modify anything to get this installed. These are a great bolt-on kit right out of the box that'll give you a great boost in horsepower. The fact that you don't have to cut or weld anything, and that these kits retain all factory accessories, even the AC, really makes this an attractive kit. You can literally take your factory GT, bolt this on, and have a mean car, whether it be a daily driver, a street car, or even a car that goes to the drag strip or sees track time. I don't have everything out here on the table, but this kit is going to come with twin precision 55 or 62mm turbos. The choice is up to you. A large vertical flow dual inlet intercooler, twin turbo smart blow-off valves, twin 46mm turbo smart wastegates, 2 K&N air filters for the turbos, a new radiator shroud, a downpipe cutout, a heat wrap kit to protect a lot of your engine components from the heat of the turbos, a clamp kit, a handheld tuner with a program, a bracket kit, a silicone hose kit, a regular hose kit, an electrical kit, a hardware kit, a pipe kit with the option of adapters for a 3-inch catback or the stock size catback, and all of your oil system items for getting oil to and from the turbos. And everything in the kit is V-band too, just in case you were wondering about that. Then from there, you have upgrade options as well. The upgrade options do add on to the overall price of the kit, but they let you customize your setup and get more from the base kit. You have optional upgrades when it comes to the turbos. On top of picking the size 55 or 62mm, you can opt for a ball bearing upgrade or a stainless steel turbine housing. You can choose a ceramic coating option too. You have an option to upgrade fuel injectors over the standard Ford Racing 47-pounders that come with the kit. You can opt for some turbo blankets, an AEM wideband kit, a 3-inch Bassani catback, and a TurboSmart E boost-to-boost controller if you don't want to leave all of the work up to the wastegates. And just so you know, the wastegates come with a handful of different springs, so you can choose how much boost you'd like to run. Spring combos range anywhere from 1.5 PSI to 18 PSI, and if you pair springs together, you can get up to 25.5 PSI. So because this complete kit has so many options and upgrades, it's something that you'd work with AM on building. You'd place your order and choose your upgrades and then fill out an information sheet. Each kit is built to order for each individual customer and car, so don't be surprised when you're asked to submit additional information. Also, be aware that because each kit is built to order, there can be a 5 to 7 day lead time on the order after the information is received. The price for the base complete kit, that's the complete kit with no additional upgrades, is just under $9,000. But if you were to choose some of the upgrade options, that will add a little bit more to your total. For example, the boost controller is right about $700, the wideband kit is about $220, the turbo blankets are about $180, and you see where I'm going with this. Your options can easily drive the price of this kit up, and you have to keep in mind other additional things that you might need, like some fuel system support. You might need a fuel pump voltage booster or any number of other things, like a boost gauge to complete your build. The install for a kit like this, even though this does bolt right onto the car, is pretty involved. I would say that you need a good amount of knowledge to complete this install yourself, or you should consider having a shop install this for you. As usual, a lift is really going to help you out here since you'll be all over the car, both in the engine bay and under the car for the install, but you can do this on jack stands if you don't have access to a lift. I won't walk you through every step, but I'll give you a pretty good idea of what needs to be done here. You'll get the car in the air, disconnect the negative battery cable, remove the engine cover and the airbox assembly. the mass airflow sensor, and all of the vacuum hoses, and the strut tower brace too, if you have one. Your lower cover will need to be removed too. You'll start by pulling your mid pipe so you can remove your O2 sensors. You'll disconnect the steering shaft, pull the driver's side header, and swap it with the supplied header from the kit, and reconnect the steering shaft. Next, you'll drain the rad and remove all of the hoses. You'll need to pull your overflow tank and the fan assembly from the car. From there, you'll need to unplug and move some things around, like the AC compressor, the oil pan harness bracket, the alternator, and the starter harness. You'll need to cover these harnesses with wrap. Next, you'll tackle the oil drain. For that, you'll need to drill 2 holes into the oil pan, tap them, and insert 2 fittings. Then you can run your oil feed. You install 2 T's, some fittings, and run your lines. After that's done, you'll pull your front fascia so you can get things ready for the intercooler install. You'll move some of the lines out of the way, install some new clips, and install a lower support bracket for the intercooler. From there, you can get your intercooler and bolt it into place and install your mass airflow. Once that's done, you'll move on to the radiator hoses. You'll need to do some cutting here. Just follow the instructions because these will walk you through the coolant hoses and what needs to be done here. Then you'll move on to prepping the turbos. You'll need to install the oil drain flanges, oil inlet fittings, and a bracket to each turbo. You'll also need to loosen the clocking bolts so you can get these things lined up when it comes time to drop the turbos in. The turbos will install with brackets and bolts. You'll just need to make sure that they're positioned correctly and then run your oil lines well so there are no kinks and they're away from any moving parts. With the turbos hanging, you can wrap both driver up pipes and install them to the turbo. With the driver side up pipes installed, you can move on to the passenger side. After that, you can install the X pipe between the 2 turbos. And wrap this pipe as well if you did not get the optional coating. From below, you can connect the pipes to the X that you just installed. The down pipes will have brackets that'll hold the piping to the frame. Once they're bolted down, you can move on to installing the rest of the piping and then move to prepping the wastegates. You'll need to install plugs and banjo fittings into the wastegates. Once prepped, the wastegates can be installed. They go into up pipe 1 on each side of the setup. With the wastegates on, you can install the cat delete pipes, install your adapters if needed, and get your cat back into place. At this point, I would still leave all of your clamps loose so you can position everything after the install is complete. Next, you'll be installing the intercooler piping. With all of the piping installed, you can finally tighten the compressor housing clocking bolts. After that, you'll be installing the blow-off valves and the wastegate vacuum lines. Your air filters will need to be installed onto the turbos, and you'll need to install the breather hoses too. The lines will run from the turbos to the valve covers. Next, you're looking at the fan assembly. You'll get the new shroud ready to install and lay it into place. You have a few hoses to clean up at this point, and then you'll need to get the throttle body inlet tube installed too. The lower dust cover goes back on, and then you're looking at the finishing touches, like the injectors, gapping the spark plugs, filling the rad, checking the clamps, double checking the oil lines, and loading your tune. You're also going to want to check the fans before driving your car. You want to check that they're turning on and pulling air into the engine. After that comes the fun part of tuning or even just enjoying the car. That's going to wrap things up for the Helion Twin Turbo Complete Kit for the 2015 to 27 GT Mustang. As always, you can check it out more online, and for all things Mustang, keep it right here at AmericanMuscle.com.